My mother thinks she's a comedian. Thanks, Mom. I know you've always had faith in me. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, A Charming Southern Mess. Sorry I have had a couple weeks off. I moved, as I told you previously, and my commute to work is a lot longer than it used to be. So it's a little harder for me to get these videos recorded and edited and everything with my longer commute. But I do have some news that I thought I would never get to give you guys. About 6 weeks ago, I got engaged. Look, let's see, I can focus in on it. Who would have thought? I finally got engaged. I was gonna share my proposal story with you, my YouTube family. I have been dating my now fiance for 2 years. I would bring him on camera with me, but he's a tad camera shy. A short synopsis of him: we work for the same company. We are the same age. We are 2 weeks apart. He was a pitcher for the baseball team at Auburn University. Roll Tide, but you know, love comes first, I'm being told. We have been together, we've been friends for 5 years. We have been dating for 2, and he is the best man that I've ever met. Where I am a little bit in your face, and I, as you all know, I kind of don't have a filter, which is good and bad. It's good for you guys for a laugh, but it's bad sometimes in the everyday world, believe it or not. He's very mellow, very, hey Brooke, calm down, keep it together, this is not the place and time. So with all of that mushy stuff out of the way, let me tell you about the night that this came to fruition. Long story short, I had been a pill and a half the week before we got engaged. It was the week before Valentine's Day, so everyone that I knew was getting engaged. Every time they got engaged, I would send him a text or a screenshot or something of whoever it was that had gotten engaged. He would be like, oh, good for them. I would lay into him and be like, man, we're never getting married. It's never gonna happen. You know, typical Brooke fashion of being super positive. Then we get to Friday, February the 12th. He asked if I wanted to go to dinner with his family at the country club that they are a member of, that they were doing a Valentine's Day special. So I tried to be a good sport, and I was just like, sure, let's go to dinner. That'd be great. I'd love to see your family. I haven't seen them since Christmas. And so this Friday, as I said, my commute's a little longer than it used to be. So I was planning on leaving work about 15-20 minutes early to get a hop on traffic so I could run home, change clothes into something cute for dinner at the country club, and then go meet him and ride with him to dinner. This was supposed to start at 7. I actually got a call at about 20 till 5 saying that something that I had done at work was done at the wrong size. I work in advertising, so one of my ads was not the correct size. Perfect timing, right? So I had to get one of my artists to rebuild an ad Friday at 4:50, and I get out of there at 5:05. So I get stuck in the dead center of 280 traffic. I got more and more aggravated the more I sat in traffic. So I get home, I literally jerk my work clothes off, fix my makeup as quick as I can. I barely touch my hair. Thank God I ran a brush through it. I call him and I tell him, you know, I just got home. It's already 6:10. Let me just meet you at dinner so we're not both late. At this point, he panics because he knows what's happening. He goes, can you not come to my house? Because his house is on the way to the country club. And I said, you know, it's just gonna be quicker. I'm gonna be late, I know that. So you go ahead, I'll meet you there. With the surprises he had in store, I could not meet him there. He tells me very quickly that he's already ready, that he's gonna come pick me up. Not to worry about it, that if we're a few minutes late, it was fine. But once he gets here, he calls me and I run outside as quick as I can. I'm trying to get us to dinner because I feel so bad because it's my fault we're late. I get out there and he's standing like a chauffeur with the car door open. Now he opens my car door when we go out to dinner and are coming home from dinner. But if he's just like in a rush coming to pick me up, he doesn't usually get out and like a chauffeur and open the car door. So I was like, threw me off a little bit. Also, a little fact about my fiance. He is not a talker. He'll talk to you about sports all day long, but if we're riding in the car, he's not gonna sit and carry on conversation for a solid 30 minutes. Especially in traffic, especially on a Friday after we work a week. From the time we left my driveway until the time we pulled into the country club where we had dinner, he did not stop talking. Take a breath, why are you talking so much? I was a peach, let me tell you. We get to the country club where we're supposed to have dinner. So I'm like trying to rush and hurry because we're like 20 minutes late. We've already missed the first course in my mind. When we get there, we don't pull in the normal parking lot. We pull down where they are cleaning the golf carts. Side note, he told me he was going to play golf this Friday, which is not out of the norm. He tells me he left a golf club on the golf course while they were playing that day, and that he needed to go find it. My first response was, well, can we not find it after dinner? Because we're already 20 minutes late. Quickly he says, no, I have to go find it now. I have no clue what's going on still. I'm still clueless. We go down to borrow one of the golf carts to go out to the hole where he lost his golf club. A little side note, Michael just got new golf clubs last Christmas and just had them lengthened because he is 6'6". We jump in a golf cart and we're going to the hole where he left his golf club. The whole way out there, I am fussing at him about how irresponsible he is, about how golf clubs are expensive and that he needs to be more responsible with them, and how he needs to take care of his expensive toys, and I was just letting him have it. And he was being just dead silent. We get to this hole, we slow down, we look, I look at him. The last words I remember looking at him and saying is, how in the world are we gonna find this golf club? It is so dark out here. He looked at me as earnestly as he could and said, you're gonna get out and you're gonna help me. That shut me up. So I pull out my cell phone, turn on the flashlight on my cell phone, get to step out of the golf cart, and this lit up. At that point in time, there was about a second and a half where I went through 3 emotions. Frustrated that he had lost the golf club, confused because this lighting setup came on, to holy crap, I know what's happening. Is this real life? So this beautiful table lit up and he came around the golf cart and got me, and of course I go, what's going on? Even though I know what's going on. And so he walks me over to this beautiful table, and there are little goblets with our new monogram on them. There are Baby Bites, which are our favorite sweets, and roses, and a bottle of champagne. And he says, you know, the speech that he's prepared for me, got down on one knee with the ring box upside down, asked me to be his wife, and I said yes. I leaned down and kissed him. I just put lipstick on. I leaned down and kissed him, got lipstick all over both of our faces. He stood up, I looked at him again, and then I squealed like a pig. If you heard me 30 miles away, I would not be shocked. Then I kissed him one more time, and then after that I screamed with arms up, we're getting married! He got the ring and finally put it on. Then his sisters and his brother-in-laws came out of the woods, and we took a couple pictures that I'll show you at the end of this video. I looked at him and I said, do my parents know? Because I was so shocked. I was genuinely, completely 100% shocked, and no one could ever dispute that because of how big of a pain in the rear end I was the whole way up until he proposed. I'm surprised he proposed because I was such a rude person. He's so good. He got his whole family, my parents and my grandparents, and we all had dinner together that night. And we all celebrated together, and it was just the best night ever. I wish I would have been a nicer human being and not as mean to him. Michael, I'm sorry. Thank you for still proposing to me. Then the wedding planning started. We are getting married Friday, October the 7th, and it's gonna be so fun. I could not imagine being any more thankful for where I am in life right now and our future, and I'm getting married, guys, but I will keep you updated on wedding plans. I will maybe vlog some of it. I really want to get back into vlogging. I miss it so much, and maybe I can vlog, you know, in my daily life and not have to have this structured vlogging session. Would you guys like that? If so, let me know. Anyways, I hope you guys come back and see me. Subscribe to my channel and you can keep up with all the madness. Get married, guys. Pray for him, for sure. Anyways, I love you guys. Come back. Bye.
Should this be the last thing I see, I want you to know it's enough for me. 'Cause all that you are is all that I'll ever need. I'm so in love, so in love, so in love, so in love.